Welcome to Food Tournament, the show where we take on local favorite restaurants in a bracket-style tournament to find out which spot really deserves the hype. Today, we are finding the best ramen in LA. But what is ramen? It seems simple, but it's not. It's made its way around the world and has greatly impacted our culture today. Need a quick meal? Ramen. Want something hearty? Ramen. Drunchies? Ramen. Now, ramen shops have popped up all over LA and a select few have distinguished themselves from the rest. But where did it come from and how did it get so popular? The word ramen is possibly derived from the Chinese words ramen, or pulled noodles. There are a few theories on how ramen originated, but the most popular story is that ramen is based on a soup that arrived in Japan, with Chinese cooks in the 19th century when Japan opened their ports in 1859. The boom of ramen shops in Japan began in the 1970s, and it got so big that in 1994, they opened up the Shin-Yokohama Ramen Museum. And according to them, 30% of Japan's population eats ramen twice per week. Now, ramen has become a crowd favorite and has impacted LA culture tremendously. But how are we gonna find the best one? To find the best ramen in LA, we're picking the top 2 recs from chefs, locals, Yelp, and you guys. We're visiting 8 places in under 24 hours, and we're gonna decide who takes it all. This is Food Tournament! Ramen Royale! All right, guys, we're at Ramen Tatsunoya. It's a chef recommendation, but not just any chef recommendation. It's recommended by our very own tasty chef, Rie. The cutest. She recommended the tonkatsu ramen. She says it's close to home, and she's excited for us to try it.
Rie could recommend anything, and I'm down.
Same. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
We got the koku tonkatsu. It's $12.50 plus $180 for the egg.
Look at this runny, nice egg.
That's a good egg.
Juicy, wet, sexy egg.
Egg cheers. Wet.
Okay, now I gotta try the pork though.
Look at this.
Twerk, twerk, twerk. The internet wasn't ready. Every piece of it is good. Like, of all the elements, not gonna have any trouble eating it all.
Thank you, Rie. Yum.
That was amazing.
Let's pull up our rating card. Broth, so rich.
Fatty, but like perfect amount of fatty, just lots of flavor.
Flavor town, baby. Noodle texture, real nice and bouncy.
The pork,
that chashu,
very good. It was also so fatty, like everything worked well together. The f***ing egg.
That egg made me believe in true love. Overall value, size and price.
I would do that once a week.
I could eat 2 of those.
I don't think you could. I think you could because you're a giant food girl, but I don't think you could. Whatever. Let's see how the next chef pick stacks up.
We're at Umemura. We're gonna try their chashu and soy sauce ramen, and it was recommended by a ramen chef himself. We obviously are taking it to go. We're a bit behind schedule, and we only have under 24 hours to get through all 8 of these ramen places. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised at how much I liked those noodles because I was pretty sad when I saw this.
You eat it first.
No.
Take one for the team. This is like an Easter egg hard-boiled egg. I'm not even kidding. You just like Easter. Noodle down. No! We're gonna finish this up and head to the next one. Jasmine's already halfway there.
All right, we just finished at Umemura. We're in a little bit of a rush. Let's push up the rating card. The broth.
It's just so salt forward. And it doesn't have like other flavors in it. It doesn't have like anything that just like hits you.
I think they did a pretty good job with the soy sauce broth. Noodles. Those noodles slapped.
That's what they made me do.
Let's talk about the protein.
Also too salty for me.
I liked how salty they were. The flavor isn't what really bothered me. What bothered me was the toughness.
Yeah.
I had to take my chopstick and pull it from my teeth. Let's talk about that egg. Actually, I don't want to talk about the egg.
There's not a lot of things to say on the egg, yeah.
Total value, size and price, that bowl of ramen was $11.40.
I wouldn't be mad if I bought that and I didn't like it. It was a good portion.
It surprised me, but it didn't wow me. That's it.
Pow!
Going off of that, now it's time to make our decision between the 2 chef picks.
3, 2, 1. Tatsunoya!
And that was recommended by
our very own Rie from Tasty. Every bite in that ramen was good and it all came together really nicely.
Let's go to our next spot. We are behind on our schedule, so let's floor it!
We're in a school zone. I'm going to speed limit.
Okay. We are going to Rakkan to try their spicy garnet. It's a miso-based ramen.
Who recommended this to us?
Our very own Sean Mura from BuzzFeed. He is a Japanese American. He frequently travels back to Japan, so he knows what the hell he's talking about.
We're gonna have to find out. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Wow,
This is different, something we haven't tried.
that's true. I cannot believe that that broth is vegan.
Weren't you saying everything is vegan except the toppings here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in on this pork.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Ooh, 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 gooey yolk. Ooh.
I'm so happy.
I'm happy too.
Yeah. Wow! That was the best miso ramen I've ever had. Thank you, Sean, for that recommendation. I am wowed. I am sold.
We finished every single last drop. You inhaled it.
I did. Let's pull down the rating card. Let's talk about the broth. Phenomenal! I cannot believe that that broth is vegan. It is creamy. It is the perfect amount of spice, and it was so different from any other miso ramen I've ever had.
Noodles. Oh, noodles.
Each noodle individually was so bouncy. Like there was a bite to it. When you bit on a group of noodles, you could feel your teeth pierce through each strand.
The egg, the yolk, kind of just like hung out on your tongue. I was like, yeah, that's me on a lazy day. Like I'm gonna lay on a couch and that couch was my tongue and that egg was me, and it was like, yes.
Let's talk about the protein.
I like my thick slab of pork with the fat on top, all over, melting in your mouth. This one didn't do that for me.
Disagree.
Whatever.
It
not
did
like,
it for me.
It's not like we're friends.
Finally, let's talk about total value. I would pay more for Rakkan spicy garnet miso ramen.
And I wouldn't be mad if it was $16. I think I'd still pay it, yeah.
Yeah, let's head to our next stop.
Let's go. But also don't let them know that we're saying they should charge more.
Whoa, we're in Sato! That's right, we're here and we're gonna try the second locals pick.
Tatsu.
Tatsu! I've heard so much about it, I still have never been. You've been.
I've been, so this must be exciting for you.
I'm excited, let's go check it out.
I don't know what I'm eating. It did not take me to Flavor Town.
We've had so many tonkatsus today that, to be honest, this doesn't quite stand out. It feels a little westernized.
There's not a flavor in this that pops to me. Yeah, I added the garlic, and I mostly taste garlic now.
Wow,
which
that
gives it flavor.
That's
It
amazing.
needs it. Yeah, it needs the garlic. Okay, I think we've got everything we need from here.
I think so too. Let's finish up and then we'll see who takes it all for the locals.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tatsu. Broth.
Anticlimactic.
Egg? It was so runny. It's run more than I've ever run. And you too.
Like, you mean the or like physically? Because I think my have ran wild, especially today. I just took like the wettest ever. My ass hurts.
Noodles did the job. They were noodles. Does that sound mean?
It was an average noodle.
What about the protein? A reasonable amount of meat in a bowl of ramen. 4 pieces is so gracious. I am so happy to have 4 pieces of pork. Let's talk about total value and size. This was our most expensive bowl today and the smallest bowl. I don't think that the total value and size was incredibly worth it for me.
I'm all about size. The bigger, the better.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's pick between the 2 local spots.
3, 2, 1,
Rakkan.
Rakkan. I remember you said for Rakkan, you would pay $16 for that ramen, whereas
so
at Tatsu you would not come back for the $15 price point.
Yeah.
The miso broth was like kind of life-changing, especially since I'd never had miso broth. That was great.
Literally, Rakkan's miso ramen changed my whole perspective on miso ramen.
It's gonna get tougher as we go now from this point.
You know we're behind. Let's go to the next spot.
All right, we're here at Ramen Hood. It's a vegan ramen. I've never had vegan ramen in my life. This doesn't look like an egg. This is not pork. I don't even know what this broth is made of.
Broth made from sunflower seeds. The egg is agar, and then the protein instead of chashu, this is actually king oyster mushroom.
I'm kind of scared.
Let's dig in.
Whoa, this is different. Whoa, this audience pick.
Do you like vegan substitute foods?
To be honest, I don't eat a lot of vegan substitutes, like ever. Maybe tofu, which I thought this would be made of tofu. Very good noodles.
Aren't you like,
I'm like very impressed.
It's actually shocking how close this is to non-vegan ramen.
I want to try this guy. This guy,
Try it out.
this is gonna be, I don't know, this might make it or break it for me. This is very yummy.
It's very good, right?
Yeah. What is in the middle? What is this?
It doesn't cut, just eat it.
I don't know what I just ate.
The broth's so rich, I think I could quit my day job.
The king oyster mushroom, surprisingly meaty.
The oyster mushrooms, not trying to be pork, but it still stands out on its own. Egg, love that journey for whoever's eating it. This is trying to be an egg, right? It doesn't need it. It's a rich ramen, noodle texture,
Pork in my mouth.
total value.
Won't break the piggy bank.
All right, let's finish this up and head to the next location. This is second audience pick, AKA picked by you guys. It's Menno. This one's interesting. It's a different one. It's not tonkatsu, it's Tokushima, a region of Japan. So let's go check it out. I haven't had it before.
Same.
Okay, let's go. I'm very impressed with you guys. Thank you.
We had two completely different ramen spots from you guys. I'm making a full bite because I want the noodles, I want the broth, and I want the pork all in one bite. Amazing alone, but together, a beautiful marriage that I want in my mouth.
A healthy marriage.
Now I just pull through.
All right.
Broth.
I'd let it sit on my face. Just take the bowl.
Not safe for work. Noodle.
I think it held the perfect amount of juice in it, but also
I agree. Something about it was so wet and so good.
so good. The protein,
Life-changing.
+1. The f***ing egg, I ate it so fast that I couldn't even savor it long enough because I was just like, oh, let me cut it up. And I was like, oh, it's so f***ing good. I just ate it.
Total value. It was $12.45.
That's just so cheap for ramen. And for the amount of food we got, the quality, the taste,
The amount of happiness I feel afterwards, phenomenal, Menno.
I might come back tomorrow.
Now we have to decide who moves on to the next round between the two audience picks. The two choices that you sent us to. Ramen Hood or Menno. 3, 2, 1.
Menno!
Oh, okay, Menno, see you in the next round.
Woo!
The sun has set. We have been going all day. We're at Daikokuya. It's #1 on Yelp when you type in Los Angeles as the current location. Honestly, I've been here. I love Daikokuya.
I too have been here. First place I ever had ramen.
I'm gonna dig into the pork.
Yeah.
Already I pick it up and it just breaks. Do you see that? It just broke off my chopstick because it's that tender. I have to say, today's egg is not the best. If we're talking about consistency, I'm going to have to dock them for the egg today.
Still a very good egg, despite being overcooked.
Agreed. Now we just have one spot left and we're gonna be able to determine who takes it all. Let's finish up. Let's just get right into the ratings.
Broth.
Vivid, it is full-bodied, it's really vibrant. Let's talk about those noodles.
A party.
The noodles are squiggly in texture and I think that's really inviting to make you want to eat more. The protein.
Melts in your mouth,
I tried picking it up and it fell off my chopstick.
and that's the way we want it. The
egg.
egg. Disappointing when we cut in it.
Yeah.
The flavor was
Phenomenal. The marinade 100% penetrated right into the yolk.
there. Oh, penetrated.
Let's talk about total value and size. It was a big bowl.
It was a big bowl. I left satisfied.
Good price, good size for a person who loves big portions. Me. And for that, I am saying Daikokuya.
Did you know you were gonna do that?
Yeah.
Have you just been waiting for this moment?
You know, you guys, if you've spent a day with her, it's a journey. Okay, see you at our next location. We're going to Slurpin, #2 on Yelp. Bye. We're at Slurpin Ramen Bar. It takes the #2 spot on Yelp. Did you hear that ding?
I did.
I think our order's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Already, this broth does not smell like traditional tonkatsu.
Yeah.
I've never sent nudes before, but if I were, I would send these. You eat so strange. I love it.
The broth in every bite, it kind of takes away the flavor from anything else, I think, too.
Chashu cheers. Cheers. So far, this has been the chashu that has tasted most like its natural form.
Whoa. Very peppery. Compared to the other ones we've eaten, this one doesn't stack up.
We just finished at Slurpin Ramen Bar. It's late. We've had a lot of ramen. Broth, garlicky goodness.
That broth was something else.
Protein.
Underwhelming. It just didn't add a lot for me.
It didn't have a strong flavor.
The noodles were
Texture.
f***ing sexy. Like clap, 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 clap. Egg. Oh, that egg was
I liked it. I liked the egg.
it too. Okay, but I didn't like that they bring it on the side.
Let's talk about total value, size and price. LA approved.
Yeah, that's a great LA price for what you're getting.
Good size.
Good size. You don't feel super full from it either, but I think that's more because it's like kind of light.
So now it's come to the time where we must decide between the top 2 Yelp picks. 1, Daikokuya. 2, Slurpin Ramen Bar. 3, 2, 1, Daikokuya! All right, so Daikokuya is the Yelp winner.
We're just traditional ladies.
All right, let's head back to the office. We got some more difficult decision making to do as we take the top 4.
And we narrow them down even more. You smell my garlic?
I do, it is pungent. Okay guys, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. So don't click out of the video. Let's narrow it down. We have the top 4.
Chef's pick,
Ramen Tatsunoya.
local,
Rakkan.
Yelp pick,
Daikokuya.
audience.
Meno. Ramen Tatsunoya versus Rakkan. I know who I'm picking.
All right, let's jump right in.
I picked Ramen Tatsunoya because I think each element in that bowl can stand on its own.
I picked it because honestly it was the first place we went to and it is like still on my mind.
Now let's move to Yelp's pick versus audience pick, which is Daikokuya versus Meno. Oh, this is so hard for me.
It was gonna be tough for you, but I'm a little biased.
Okay, I know who I'm picking.
Meno. All right.
Meno took it to the next level. For me, the best part about ramen is the broth, and it just made it more complex.
For me, it was all about that protein. Like, they gave us 2 types of pork, both so well done, so good.
Here's the final showdown, head to head. It's Ramen Tatsunoya versus Meno. So this means we are choosing between a chef recommendation and an audience recommendation, which is from you guys.
That's pretty dope. You guys made it pretty far. I have a clear winner in my heart.
Me too.
Okay, on our count.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Meno! Oh! We did it. Ramen Royale. You guys picked this place.
Ramen Royale.
Okay, but let's go, talk about it. Why?
Everything. 2 kinds of pork. Broth so elevated. I was in the sky.
Yeah, she had an experience. To me, it's like if you're gonna eat 1 bowl of ramen in all of LA, pick this place, because this will be something you've never had before. It's not gonna be a ramen that you're used to, but in the best way.
I'm shocked that I've been in LA for so long now, and I have never even heard of this place. I wouldn't have gone to Meno if it weren't for you guys. Thank you for sending us there. Maybe the next episode, you guys will also pick the winner. So,
I'm excited.
yeah. But we want all of you guys to go try all 8 of these places. Let us know which one's your favorite.